Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, or good evening, whenever time it is that you are watching this. I just wanted to do two quick trade recaps. I didn't catch them live, but I thought I'd recap them anyway, just for, whatever, educational purposes. First one was on GJ. This was just a NADEX trade, and just a quick day trade off of traditional Forex. So I took it both entries at the same place, and I just took my my day trade off of my Forex account. So the entry on the NADEX was based off of just the higher time frame. You got 4 hour. There's two things I could see GJ doing. One is just this kind of squeeze situation here, where eventually we will, just kind of break out, probably maybe retest and go higher. Or the other option that I see, or situation, if that's what you want to call it, is a channel. And eventually what will likely happen with that is, break head lower. Okay? Those are the two things that I see most immediately on GJ. Now, at this point, it's a gamble on, is it the squeeze or is it the channel? Okay, you don't know. And whenever if you ever figure out how to tell that over something else, then let me know. I'll pay you good money for that information. But anyways, the trade that I took this morning was based off of this, and it was just looking at this more impulsive move here, and that ended up being right around the 78.6 fib retracement. I'll just throw them all in there. The 78.6 fib retracement, and then coming down off our tops here, we had a nice little profit target, and you can see just the clear structural level here as well. Support broken, resistance, support. So I wanted to see, I was anticipating at least a quick bounce on that. So the trade that I took on that was a slightly out of the money trade. My strike was 141.47, and I think I paid roughly $41 for it. It was slightly out of the money at the time, and I entered just as price was retesting this lower trend line. And I also took a traditional Forex trade. I think my entry on that was at 30, I want to say 37. So that's where I entered there. This, like I said, was just a quick little day trade. I just exited that position for at 85. So nothing too spectacular pip wise, but it was a quick little trade nonetheless. A quick 48, 50 pips. Stop was 20 pips on that. Because what did I say? I said this has the potential of being a channel. I don't want to be in this if it starts breaking down. So I just took it at the most obvious structural support there, at which literally looked like it was the top. I just took it off just a minute ago, and you can see what happened. Okay, we get this spike down, but then what happened? Well, we just consolidated range. Okay, sometimes what you'll get is a range breakout that will end up being a fake out, and it'll break down, take everybody's stops, because what happened here on this big bullish engulfing candle you know people went long if they weren't already long with the breakout. So they went long. Where's their stops? Essentially, you know, where this red line is. If they're really safe, below here, you know, whatever. So this could just be a quick retest of these lows before it breaks this and heads down lower. So I wanted to, you know, just get in and out on the quick bounce. If it breaks up, it breaks up, you know, but I would really, you know, for me to really want to hold a long-term swing position, you know, I would want to see a little bit more, you know, confirmation coming out of this channel, like a, you know, maybe a break and then a, you know, a retest before going long. Okay, same thing, you know, if, you know, I don't know if this is going to fill this channel to the bottom, so, you know, I would want to see, you know, a break of these lows, you know, maybe a pullback, and then you could maybe try and take it lower to the channel bottom. But you just, at this point, you just don't know, is it going up or is it going down? Okay, it's just a pure gamble at this point, which not something I'm terribly interested in. So that was the Nadex trade. That was 41. I took 3 contracts on that. So that was minus $6 in fees, about 117 bucks on that. USDCAD was a really nice trade. That was 110 pips, traditional Forex. And you can see, you just zoom out here on the daily chart, you can see that we just kind of retested a, you know, a trend line, daily trend line. USDCAD's just been going up and up in higher highs, higher lows. You know, since these lows back in 2017, just consistent higher highs and higher lows. Don't fight the trend. Obvious bullish momentum coming out of the lows or that trend line retest. So coming down on the lower time frames, I was looking for just an opportunity, and that came in the form of a 50% retracement at previous structure. So that was just a clear, simple trade. And on the 4-hour chart, you can see the confluence a little bit better. Just that impulsive move there. Just kind of a little trifecta of confluence. Went long, low risk, high reward opportunity. Entry was at 01, 32.017, I believe, and I took that off for 110 pips at 32.12.7, I think. And I don't know why that is reading like that, but 110 pips. Oh, 33.10, sorry. And then my stop was 30 pips just below, you know, you can see our zone of support and resistance, which is just kind of essentially this zone. And there was a last little kind of hang up there as support. Just wanted to essentially get my stop essentially there. I didn't anticipate it breaking. You know, if this was going to hold, it was going to hold within, you know, a certain amount. So just wanted to take advantage of that. Stop or target wise, just targeting essentially that you know, trend line there, and that also ended up being a profit target right up in here. So that's where I took it off at. Nice 110 pip trade, a little over 3-to-1, and that was it. We'll have to see what's going to come out of this. Getting some rejection off these highs here, but we'll see. But I hope this helps, and take care.